Hello, hello! I wanted to jump in today and give you some tips for how to use stock photos to boost your Instagram feed. So if you have been feeling pretty scattered, you can't really figure out how to get cohesive, or if taking photos is really just super time consuming for you, or if you just can't figure out how to grow your following, how to get more engagement, and whatnot, and you want to really keep up the overall quality appearance of your brand, you are going to really get a lot from this little training that I have. It's just really simple tips to help you boost your overall Instagram appearance. So a lot of people act really surprised actually when I talk about using stock photos for Instagram, because a lot of people say that they didn't actually know you could or were allowed to use stock photos on Instagram, or that it would really work. So the thing about using stock photos on Instagram is absolutely you can use them. It just depends on which photo source you're using, what the usage rights are and whatnot. And what the quality of the photos are. So not all photos or stock photos are created equally, of course, and the typical stock photography actually gets a really bad name, because if you think of, the typical stale stock photos out there that just are really not relatable at all, that doesn't really fare well on Instagram. You want to use something that's more natural looking and relatable, and all the imagery inside Wellness Stock Shop is designed strategically to maintain their natural qualities, to really pair well with your own photos even. So yes, using stock photos is fantastic. So I just want to tell you a little bit about the benefits before we dive into the tips. Weaving relatable stock photos into your Instagram feed. And remember, relatable stock photos are totally unique. That's imagery that really maintains the natural qualities that will really be something that captures the attention of your followers. They can really help you to maintain a cohesive look to your feed. So if you're feeling scattered with your feed, if you feel like there's photos all over the place in different colors and whatnot, and you just can't seem to pull it together, if you choose a stock photography source that is by one photographer, like Wellness Stock Shop, I personally take all the photos inside Wellness Stock Shop, they're going to maintain a more cohesive look. So that will make it so much easier for you when you're weaving those photos through your feed to help pull together that cohesive look to your feed. It can also boost your overall appearance. So if you're not a photographer, which if you're a health coach or any wellness professional, chances are you're not a professional photographer also. So if you're taking snapshots of your food, they might not be totally professional looking. So if you tap into a professional photo source where the photos are actually created by a professional photographer and weave those into your feed, they can help boost the overall professional appearance of your feed. It can also help to maintain the professional quality brand presence. So remember that anywhere you are making yourself visible online, on social media or whatnot, and interacting with potential clients, you are representing your brand, and you want to maintain a professional quality brand presence. So that is true for Instagram too. You don't want to just post any snapshots that are, unprofessional looking. If you weave in professional looking stock photos, it can help you maintain that professional quality looking brand. It can also boost likes, followers, and engagement. And I actually get this. I hear this a lot from Wellness Stock Shop members and clients, that the photos that they post from Wellness Stock Shop get more likes, followers, and engagement than any other photos that they post on their own. So this is something that I'm hearing consistently, so I know it works. And I personally used all Wellness Stock Shop photos, of course, for the Wellness Stock Shop feed, and grew by 10,000 organic followers in just 6 months. So I know that these photos really work and they can help you. It doesn't mean that you have to use only stock photos. In fact, I don't think that you should. I think that you should weave in your own photos to really put that personal touch in there, but they can just help overall to really boost your feed. And finally, tapping into stock photos can relieve so much pressure of having to take all your own photos all by yourself. And that can help you actually maintain the quality of your own photos too, when you're not having to do things in a super rushed manner because you feel like, oh, I've got to get something posted today really fast. That often hurts the quality of the photos that you post. So when you have a source to tap into on demand, you can just grab a photo in the moment. That is so helpful for just relieving the time pressure and maintaining the overall quality of your feed. So I just wanted to show you, here is Donna Marie Wellness, and she is a member of Wellness Stock Shop, and this is her Instagram feed, and she has woven some of Wellness Stock Shop's stock photos into her feed, and you can just see how it just boosts the overall presence of her feed, the overall appearance and the quality. And she has said that any photo that she posts from Wellness Stock Shop gets more follows, likes, and engagement than any photo she posts, which is so awesome, and it relieves the time pressure of her having to create all of her own photos. But do you see how they can weave in so beautifully with the other images that she posts? It's really awesome. And you can see down here how she's taken some of her own photos. Here's her food photos and her little boy. And it just really works out well. And she happens to be a model for stock photography for Wellness Stock Shop also. So she's super lucky she's got some photos of herself that she can post too. So I created this feed. This is a sample feed. Obviously, this is not the Wellness Stock Shop feed, but it's a sample feed. And I just took snapshots of all of Donna's own snapshots, and I created this feed with them. So to show you, if she wasn't using any Wellness Stock Shop photos to weave in, this is a good idea of what it would look like to give it a realistic view. So I'm going to show you how I personally would weave in some Wellness Stock Shop photos or any stock photos that are right for your business to really boost the overall appearance of this feed. So I'm going to go over here. I made a copy of it. So the general rule to spacing things out and making it look really balanced and even is to incorporate or to post 1 or 3 photos in between each themed photo. So if a stock photo, if that's one of your themes, is that you're using stock photos, you would want to space out your stock photo posts with 1 or 3 images in between. And that creates a nice balanced look. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. And by the way, I didn't introduce myself if we haven't met. My name's Brianna Sash. I'm the creator of Wellness Stock Shop, the world's most soulful source for wellness imagery. You can check out the website at wellnessstockshop.com, and we have awesome, beautiful quality stock photos over there, including social media image sets that are called Postables, and they're cohesive image sets that they're pre-sized for Instagram, and you can just weave them into your feed. Super easy and awesome. So I actually have some Postables in some of my stock photos over here already. So I'm just going to go ahead and weave these in. So remember, we want to do 1 or 3 photos in between. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it would look like with 1 photo in between of all of these. So I would do something like this, and there are so many photos to choose from. You can see kind of a sample on the side here of all the photos and some of the social media images that have words on them and whatnot. So this Can go here. Makes it so easy. You can just incorporate stuff. And do you see how, so this is one photo of hers, then we've got a stock photo. Then there's one photo, then there's a stock photo. So it's every other photo is spacing this out really beautifully. Let's see if we can get another good one over here. That will look great. Let's put this one down here. She's a health coach, so I'm trying to use kind of some healthy looking photos. And let's go ahead and use this one. And if you want to rearrange them or change, well, you don't need to see this, but in Canva, I'm using Canva and I'm using frames. So I just go ahead and move them around like that. Double click. Love Canva so much. So here is a good sample of how this could actually boost her feed. So I'm using some Postables which have quotes on them. There's also Postables that don't have quotes, and you can also just use the regular sized social media images. But this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. So already you can see how the quality was really boosted, and Wellness Stock Shop photos really have a more minimalist type look. So it really creates a lot more space. It picks up the overall quality. If you can see her photos, of course, they're snapshots from her phone. She's not a professional photographer, so you know the lighting's kind of darker and it's not the most beautiful photos. And if you were to land on this feed, you might not feel super inspired. But when you go to this feed, you see all of these beautiful photos mixed in between, and it just boosts the overall appearance. And then she can just pop in with some of her selfies and her own recipes, and it really weaves in really beautifully, and it really does look pretty natural. So the other thing to do would be, we're going to go back here. Actually, let me just go ahead and reincorporate some of these photos here. These are her photos, because I want to show you then what it will look like if there are a space of 3 images in between. So you want that odd number because it just helps really, like I said earlier, to balance out all of the photos, and it turns out really beautifully. So which one did I not use? This one. There we go. Okay, so here we are again with Donna's feed. And now we're going to space these out. You can do it either way. You can do 3 stock photos and then do 1 of your own photo, or you could do 3 of your photos and then 1 stock photo. So here, I'm just going to do 3 of hers and then 1 of mine. Let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3. This. Let's use this one. 1, 2, 3, and then this one. Okay, so you can start to see how this works. So there are 3 photos in between every stock photo. 1, 2, 3. There's the stock photo, 1, 2, 3. So the next stock photo will be over here. So it starts to just create this kind of pattern that will be woven through with your photos. So do you see how this really picks up the overall look of your feed? So that's my tip for you today. To use stock photos to really ease the pressure, pick up the overall quality of your feed, and you can also weave in just like some photo quotes if you want, or just a plain white background, or maybe whatever your brand color is, background with a inspirational quote on top. That's a great way to also space things out if you wanted to incorporate that as well. Anything to make things easier for you and to maintain the quality of your feed, and to make sure that you're continuing to inspire your viewers, because it's so important for Instagram. The keys to success are to inspire educate, and engage. And inspire comes first, and that really comes with the photos that you're using, the visuals. So that is my tip for you today. I hope that that was helpful. And please feel free to go over to wellnessstockshop.com. This is what it looks like when you land there. There are gorgeous photos over here. If you scroll down mid-feed, you'll actually see the social media sets, and you can actually shop all of these sets. So I just want to give you a little sneak peek at these. You can actually sort these by topic up here. So if you want, for instance, nutrition, that will bring up everything that has anything nutrition related. You can view images here. Click on View Images. This is at wellnessstockshop.com. You can also go to wellnessstockshop.com/postables, which will bring you right here. If you want to buy it, of course, you just hit Buy Now. Our members actually get unlimited access to all of our photos in our entire photo gallery, with unlimited downloads for an entire year, and that includes our social media postables sets. So if you are a member of Wellness Stock Shop, you just go to the gallery to access the postables. You're going to want to log in, and then you go to change view to the collections. These three are social media kits at the top, but if you scroll down, you'll see all of these postables are in here, and you can just go ahead and access any of these. What you do is you just click on the postable set, view collection, and then you can download each individual photo. And you'll see that all of these postable sets are strategically designed to be cohesive. They're themed and they are cohesive so that you can just weave them in instantly into your Instagram feed. You don't have to worry about, are they gonna look good together or whatnot. They already look beautiful together, and it's a super easy way to keep up your Instagram feed and make sure that you're inspiring your viewers, your content is fresh, and of course it's a super affordable price to keep your feed fresh month after month. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you soon.